Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is I, your girl Gigi. How are you doing today? Because I'm doing great. So I just wanted to get on and talk about some things because, why not? And I've been feeling really good. Like I done got dressed up today. As you can see, I had this top for, I want to say like 3 years, 2, 3 years. And it's the first time I'm wearing it with my nice, shoe boots. Oh, you can see me in the back. and, I just wanted to get real cute today. Throw her on. She still gotta, but um, I want to just come on and talk about just stepping outside of your comfort zone and doing things that feels good to you because oftentimes we are always doing things that other people like us to do, that box that they keep us in because that's how they met us or that's how they want to keep us and yada 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 and so on so on and so on. And it's okay. You have to learn how to step outside of the box and do what's best for you, okay? Like me, normally, this is my outside of the box. Some heels, a pleather skirt, crop top. This is like the first time I've ever worn a crop top and stuff like that. So, and this shit is hot as hell. But that's besides the point. It's the point of getting outside of your comfort zone and doing things that makes you happy, doing things that makes you feel good, makes you feel sexy, makes you feel confident, makes you feel beautiful, handsome. Because a lot of times we could place a lot of limitations on ourselves, what we can and can't do, right? Oh, we can't do this because this is, we can't apply for a management job because we don't have management skills and stuff like that. And it's like, baby, somebody gonna hire you if you put that application in, okay? You put the application in, somebody's gonna hire you, but you just gotta have the faith. And you gotta have the confidence of how to back it up when you do go into, wherever you're trying to go into, whatever field you're trying to go into. A certain degree, a certain I don't know, maybe you want to, do aerospace and people is like, oh, trying to shoot you down, stuff like that. Baby, you got to do what's best for you because you can't keep living for other people. Other people's mission in this life, especially the haters, their job is to keep you blocked. Their job is to keep you stuck and stagnant and in one spot. Their job is to make you feel like you can't go nowhere. And you can go anywhere you want to go. But their job is to make you feel like you can't go nowhere because they don't want you to go nowhere. And that's the people that you have to cut off. I don't really care who these people are. I don't care if it's like your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your wife, your husband, your grown kids, friends, other family members. What do their problems have to do with you? A lot of people like to project their issues and insecurities onto you. It's a lot of people that will see me with a crop top on because they're not used to me seeing me dressed up like this and be like, oh, who she thinks she is? Like, oh, you really gonna wear that? Yes, I am gonna wear a fupa out, back fat showing, sweating up the storm. I'm gonna be cute because you don't want to see me in something. It ain't got shit to do with me. So other people would look at you and talk about your makeup. They would talk about your hair. They'll talk about your nails. They'll talk about the place you live at. They'll talk about your car. They'll talk about your kids. They'll talk about anything and everything that they have to. Like, if especially people who are real low vibe, they will always bring up your insecurities. And most of the time they would do it really sneakily, or they would do it around other people so they can get the laughter of other people. And when you start to notice that other people are, being real shady against you in that moment, shut they shit down. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, in that moment, it's okay for you to cuss their ass out and shut their shit down. Because why? What is your reason of coming out of your mouth and saying things about me in front of other people to get hee-hees and ha-has? So now, I'm gonna be the one that laughs at you. Because two can play this motherfucking game. Like, we can go back and forth. But, sometimes we want to take the high road. We want to be the adult. But sometimes you have to step back and you have to put people in their place because that's the only way that they're going to learn not to fuck with you. That's the only way that they're going to learn not to, come at you in a certain type of way. And that's growth. For you to sit there, you could have been somebody that popped off when everybody popped off, popped off, popped off. And now you sitting back, you sitting cute, and you're just like, well, at the end of the day, you're still giving me attention, so that means that you're still infatuated with me. So I'm gonna still continue to grow and be the best version of me because at the end of the day, you're still gonna watch me because you're a creep. It's like you're literally a whole entire creep, sis and bro. So it's like, so what's your point? What's your problem? So, you just gotta be the head of yourself. Like I said, growth is not easy. It's not hard because, like I said, it comes with a lot of sacrifices. It comes with a lot of dedication, motivation, sleepless nights. It comes with a lot of fears that you have to overcome. And then you have to look back and say, why do I have this fear of whatever this thing is that I'm so fearful of? And you had to go back and look at where it originated from, where it started from, and stuff like that. And then you could kind of be like, that's not of me. Like, I don't, resonate with that anymore. And then you kind of move on. But at the end of the day, low vibrational people, people that don't want to see you go on, people that don't want to see you move, people that don't want to see you succeed, they always going to do something or say something or act a certain type of way to keep you in that box, because they know that once you go, you're going on to something better and that they can't go with you, which is perfectly fine because, baby, baby, we on the bus. Everybody got to stop to get off that, and your stop and my stop ain't the same stop, okay? And that's what Mary had a little lamb. So people will always look at you and be like, oh, who that person think they is? I'm motherfucking queen, okay? I'm the queen. I don't know who you are. You could be like the peasant, but I'm the queen. And it's okay for you to, you know, love me in such a deep way that you hate so much. Because when I was in school, I remember when I was in like elementary school, and I had the issue of females not liking me, and I'm like, why these females don't like me? At the end of the day, we in elementary school, okay? We in elementary school. And I remember this lady said to me one time, she was like, where people don't like you the way that they don't like you is because you possess a certain quality that they wish that they have that they don't. So yeah, they're going to envy you and they're not going to like you because of that. And you're going to start to see that they're going to start to imitate you and copy certain things that you say, a certain way that you move and stuff like that. And don't get mad, don't get jealous of it. Don't feel no type of way. Just know that you are basically their trendsetter. You are setting the trend for them and stuff like that. And I never understood that. Like, most of my problems in life, it's been like at the job with females, and I'm just like, what is your problem? Like, are you not grown? Are you not like, we in two different lanes, baby. We in two different lanes, so like I said, people will always try to keep you placed in the box. This could even be at work. You want to apply for a promotion or you want to do something else, and they're like, no, we want to keep you here because you're good here. Okay, I know I'm good here, but I can be even better over there. And they're going to be like, no, well, listen, baby, we are not doing any type of restrictions, okay? We are letting all of that go. Limited, mindset, belief systems, outdated thinking and ways of being. Like, we're letting all that go. If you can't appreciate me for what I do and what I bring to the table, because, baby, I am the table, okay? So if you can't appreciate this table, you got to go. I don't know where you're going to go, but you got to go. You got to go. You got to go somewhere, and that's where, you need to start practicing a lot of, like, self-motivation and self-love. Like, I've recently just started a vision board. Okay, like, yo, girl, I started a vision board. And, I'm like, and it's going to be digital because, baby, I don't have time to be going to no damn stores, getting magazines, cutting them out. It's going to be real digital. It's going to come in the mail, and I'm going to just hang it up on my wall. And that's on Mary Ellen Lamb. And, and just being the best version of you that you can possibly be. Not for anybody else, though. Not for anybody else, because people always going to want you to do things for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, people always going to want to keep you in the box. They always going to want you to be the same person. Baby, we are growing, okay? I'm not that person that you met a while ago. Especially people that know, like, your weaknesses. They will always play that against you. They will always play that against you. And you have to learn their game and beat them at their own game, because that's exactly what they're going to do. Like, most people, I was watching this one girl on YouTube one time, and she's like a plus size vlogger, fashion lifestyle type of channel, and she was talking about how she was talking about courting, and she was like, nowadays people, they just want to get it in, like, oh, what's your name, let's go out, and then they just want to get it in. She was like, people don't court you no more. Like, people don't bring flowers, people don't do all of those things that it takes to get somebody attention. Like, this is a very sex-based world, okay? A lot of people live on sexuality and sex and sex and sex and sex and sex. If that's not you, baby, that's not you. It's your job to say, that's not me, that's not what I do. If that's what you want, then you're going to have to go elsewhere to get it, but you're not going to get it. Like, you got to start setting boundaries with people. And of course, some people might think, oh, you're being a bitch, or you're being mean, or, oh, why you think you know, and then that's where this part comes in at. Oh, you think you are like, you don't even look that good, but you're on my body though. And the fact that I'm setting boundaries and I'm telling you what you can and cannot do, you have a problem with it. So that means that you got some work to do on yourself, baby, because I'm good. I don't need you. I didn't pursue you. I didn't hit you up. You hit me up. Okay, let's get that together. Okay, that's what you need to start to tell people. I didn't come for you. You came for me. So I'm still going to do what I got to do for myself, and I'm going to set boundaries with myself. And if you can't handle that, then that's on you, not me. That's on you. You know, some people, they don't want you to have boundaries. They don't want you to have like self-respect and self-love and all this other stuff when it comes to yourself. And it's like, if I don't love myself through the fucking roof, who the fuck else gonna love me through the roof? Because you ain't gonna love me through the roof, because I'm not gonna be able to tell you how to love me, because I can't even love me. So how can I translate that to you? How can I translate telling you how to love me when I can't even do it? You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, you really gotta just take the time out to, you know, really get you all together, and get you all together. Like, and you know, a lot of us, you know, we put time limits and expectations. You know, oh, when I'm this age, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want when I'm turning this age. This baby, I'm 32, okay? Well, I'll be 32. Ooh, I'm just putting on my age. Listen, I used to, when I was 18, when I was 16, I was like, when I'm 18, I'm going to do this. And then when I was 18, I was like, oh, when I'm 21, I'm going to do this. Then when I was 21, I was like, oh, when I'm 25, I'm going to do this. Baby, when you start putting expectations and time limits on yourself, it's not going to work, because you got to learn how to let that energy to just type of flow, right? You got to learn to let that energy pretty much just come when it comes. And like I said, I've seen myself hit the bottom of the bottom, and I've seen myself hit the top of the top. I have, which, you know, I am grateful for, because that shows me my strength. You know, it's like, you know, you're stronger than what the fuck you think you are, because you survived. Like, when I was at my lowest of my lows, you understand what I'm saying? Baby, a lot of people that's in that energy where I was at, it wouldn't have been them. It would have been no more of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would have really lost it. And I was like, you know, even though I'm going through this, there's going to be a brighter day. I'm going to get out of this. Like, so no matter what you're going through, you're going to get out of this. If it's financial situation, you're going to get out of this. And a lot of people, especially when it comes to financial situation, they want to manifest, they want to do this, they want to do that. And I always tell people, when you are trying to, let's say you're trying to get a house, right? Oh, I want this house, I want this, I want this. You got to really go and check yourself. Am I ready to get a house? Am I treating where I currently stay as the place that I want to go to? Because energy follows, okay? Energy follows. It's going to follow you no matter where you go. So if you're treating the current place that you live, the current place where you live at like shit, you want to treat your next place like shit, because it's the energy. The energy never lies. You know what I'm saying? So the energy is going to continuously follow you no matter where you at. So, you know, to say you wanna get a house. So now you're like, oh yeah, I wanna get a house. So now you gotta check yourself. Are you financially stable enough to have your own home? Can you pay your bills? You know, what are you going to do to save up? Like, how is your credit? Because you know that's one thing that they're going to check, credit, payment history. So what are you going to do to change your bad habits in order for you to get what you want? Because you got to change something about you. You got to change your bad habits in order to get what you want. You want a penthouse. What are you going to do to get that penthouse? Because it's not cheap. So what are you going to do to get it? What type of business are you going to create to sustain that penthouse? Unless you got hired to be the CEO and you're getting, damn near $1 million or some 100,000s and stuff like that. Like, what are you going to do to sustain that penthouse? Because now you got to pay, whatever fees you got to pay, and then you got to decorate it, and then you got all your bills on top of that. You know, your building your personal beings and stuff. Like, it's a lot. And then if you got kids, you got to think about them. So you got to look at the things that you want and look at what you have and what you can eliminate. Like, what can I do to eliminate this? Like, a lot of people, especially people that deal with financial issues, you know, most of them come from family members that, you know, have financial issues. You know, their mother, their father, whoever they grew up with were, you know, somebody that was in debt, somebody that didn't teach them about the fundamentals of being, you know, financially savvy, about, you know, saving and stuff like that. Like, I didn't have anybody to teach me about saving, so I was just carefree. You know what I'm saying? I was just carefree, which wasn't the way to go, because that put me in a lot of situations where I was like, oh, baby, she is not that. So, you know, when you have to learn from the mistakes of your elders, you know, your parents, whoever raised you, basically, even if it's like your brother, your sister. Oh, baby, you see that? Anyway, you know, you have to basically teach yourself, because if they're not going to teach you, you have to teach yourself. And then, you know, because maybe they never learned, maybe their parent never taught them, so that's the reason why they're in a situation where they're in debt and stuff like that. So, you know, sometimes children are the teachers to their parents. Sometimes children are the teachers to their parents, and sometimes we have to be the ones to conquer and grow and succeed at something and help pull our parents up, because, like I said, I'm just gonna get this out, baby. Watch horn, girl. Like I said, like, they probably never knew, so they never had to experience, you know, being financially stable and stuff like that, and, you know, living paycheck to paycheck and stuff like that. So we basically gotta rewrite the things that we were made to believe growing up. Like, you know, you gotta, you know, especially for females, like, don't let no God take care of you, don't do this. And I understand, you got to be independent for yourself, especially as a female. I don't give a damn what guy comes along and say, I'm going to take care of you, I'm going to pay all your bills, I'm going to do this and that. You got to make sure that you're good on your end. So when he get up and leaves, you're good. You're not sitting there outside on the corner with nowhere to go. You got a bank account full of money. You're good. You know what I'm saying? Like, even me, like, I've had guys that said, oh, you work too much, because I was working 2 jobs, 3 jobs. Like, oh, you work too much. I got a bunch of free time on my hands. I'm in this area of my life where I don't really know. I'm still working on me, first and foremost. So I'm still working on me. I'm still trying to get me together. So I'm still growing and learning, trying to figure out what I want to do. And a lot of people want you to just do things. They want you to just jump and do things, right? Or why don't you just start a business? Okay, I have to take time to figure out what I want to start, because I'm not going to just do something because you want me to do it. That's not how it's going to work. Like, if I don't have the passion and the energy and the dedication and sacrifice and all that to put behind this, if this is not something that I cherish, something that I'm excited to do, something that I could stay up all night doing, something that I could just do for free if it came to the point. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, why do you care about what I do if you're not, you know, contributing to me any type of way? So, and it's like, I had guys that was like, oh, you work too much. Oh, you should do this. You should do that. You should get a car. You should do this. And I'm like, but are you sponsoring it? Are you paying the bills to that? Because I got other things that I'm trying to sort out in my life, and that's not a part of it. It's not. It's not a part of it. Like, if you're going to sit out there and throw out, you know, questions, then, baby, you need to make sure you're also the answer. Like, you need to make sure that you're not only just putting out the questions, but you're also being the answer to the questions. Like, come on, what are we doing? Where are we going? What are we doing? Where are we going? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I like the fact that I can get up there, and I told people this, especially a few people that I was talking to, and I'm like, I'm not going to sit around. I'm not one of those females that's going to sit around and wait for you to take care of me, or go out there and search for a guy to take care of me. And that's perfectly fine, especially if you're a female that's out there, or if you're a guy that's out there and you're waiting for somebody to come and take care of you. Baby, you got to take care of yourself, because you can't expect somebody to take care of your every wants and needs, and you don't have anything else that you're bringing, because sex ain't it. It's not it. It's not it. A lot of people I know work. You know, a lot of husbands I know work. A lot of husbands who have wives that I know, they work. And then they bring the money home. They split it up. They have their own bank account. They have a joint bank account with, you know, them and the families and stuff like that. Like, it's pros and it's cons. But if you're a female and you're at home all day, you're not doing anything but going to the club, drinking and smoking, you need to reevaluate your whole entire life. Because baby, you sitting up there waiting for a man to come home and do all the stuff for you, and you ain't got shit going on for yourself. Like you're not in school, you don't have a job, you don't have any type of side hustles or hobbies. So it's like, what else are you doing? What else are you good for? It's like what else is it? It's like what else is it? Like a lot of people just, like I said, especially with me, like, oh, I don't want a woman at work. It's like, well, baby, you don't want me, because if I'm gonna be a stay-at-home mom, if I'm gonna be a stay-at-home wife, you best to believe I'm not only gonna be getting my degree at home, but I'm gonna also be having a home business, several home businesses, because at the end of the day, it's my job to help provide for me. It's my job to provide for myself. I don't want you to have all my burdens on your hands. You gotta go out there, especially, and you have some guys that's like that. They feel like, oh, a man's job is to make sure, he do this and he do that. And I love it. You're traditional, you're old school, great. But don't put that expectation on me, because I'm not that girl. I'm not that person. Like, I like to be independent. I like to be out and doing my own thing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I like to make my own money. I like to create my own, I like to follow my own hobbies and passions and stuff like that. And it's like, what are you doing? You coming home to headaches, laundry not done, no food cooked, no nothing. So, definitely when it comes to you, I want to tell you that you are responsible for you. Don't sit around and wait for nobody to take care of you and your needs. No, you go out there and you make what you want happen. If you want, to fly around the world, how are you going to fly around the world? What are you going to do that's going to, secure that bag for you? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what are you gonna do? You want a penthouse? Well, what are you gonna do to get the penthouse? You want a Mercedes? What are you gonna do to get the Mercedes? Because if you wait for him to get the Mercedes, baby, you might as well you waiting, because he's just doing this over your head. Like, he's just dangling everything over your head, and then you give them the upper hand. Whoever the person is, you get them the upper hand to be like, I bought this and I do this and I do this and I do that. We're gonna eliminate it. Baby, this is what you don't do, because this is what I do, okay? Like I said, not everybody is like that, but you have to understand that you are responsible for yourself first and foremost, okay? It's okay to, have a guy that buys you flowers or take you out and do really sweet things for you and stuff like that, but if you ain't for a guy to pay every single last one of your bills, get your hair done, get your nails done, pay... Like, baby, and like I said, do you? But, this is just something that, I was raised, go and get it, and stuff like that. And I'm like, at this point, I could sit back and appreciate somebody buying me something or taking me out and stuff like that. Like, I can sit up here now and appreciate that. But what I won't appreciate and what I won't tolerate is people overstepping their boundaries and trying to, trying to get away with things that they think they're going to get away with. Because, baby, I will, Queen of Swords, okay? Don't play with me. Don't do it. Don't do it. And this, is just going after whatever you want. It's going after whatever you want, because most of the time we all know what we want. Especially when we're unhealed, low vibe and stuff like that. We all know what we want. We all know what we want. We just figuring out how to get there. And most people, they do allow other people to block their blessings or block their ways of getting there. But it's time, when you get tired of being where you're at, and when you get tired of living the same mundane life, when you get tired of not being appreciated, when you get tired of not being there for you, you're going to wind up standing up for you, and you're going to say, this ain't it. It got to be more. It has to be more. This is not it. This is not making me happy. What is this doing for me? This is keeping me stagnant. This is keeping me, in the same repetitive loop after loop after loop. It's like, I want more for myself. And then that's when you're going to get the ding, 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 dings. And then it's like, now it's time to create. You want more. What's your next step? What are we going to do? You want more. So how are we going to get there? Baby, how are we going to get there? You understand what I'm saying? It is what it is. And like I told people, I'm like, other people being toxic to us is horrible. But when you're toxic to yourself, that's bad. When you're staying in a relationship because you have kids or you have somebody that's toxic to you, what is that teaching your children? Hmm? Cause mommy like her. Then mommy could get in a relationship with her and mommy like her. Mommy don't control my life. That's what y'all need to start telling your parents. Like, you don't control my life. So if you like somebody that I'm ending it with, then you can get in a relationship with her or him. Y'all can do that, but it won't be with me. You won't live your fantasy of what you always wanted through me. No, it don't work that way. Like, you're gonna have to come back next life and fulfill it. Like, because it's not giving. A lot of people allow the voices of other people to stop them from going after the love of their life. It could be like the love of your life, and they're like, oh, you want her? Oh, you like her? What do she? Oh, but look at this one. This girl is this, and this guy is that, and this girl. And it's like, you want to allow other people to stop you from getting the love of your life because they don't fit the looks of your friends and your family. Then tell your friends and your family to go and get shorty. Why you got to be the one to do it? Because they want to live vicariously through you. They want you to go and get that person because they know that they can't do it. So if you go and you get that person, it's basically like them being in a relationship too, which is weird. Stop telling people that they're weird. Like, you're weird. I don't understand. like you're weird. Like, you want me to get somebody that you can't get, so it feels like you're in a relationship with them too. Like, you're weird. Like, bruh, sis, we ain't doing that. We not doing that. Like, you know, you know your strength and your weaknesses, growth, and just being there for you first and foremost. Because if you're not there for you, then who else is there for you? If you're not going to stand up for you, then who else is going to stand up for you? You gotta come to the point where you want more for yourself. What do I want out of life? Where do I want to go? What do I want to be? What do I want to succeed at and do it? You're gonna have naysayers all the time. When you get to where you go, you're gonna have people that talk shit about you when you're there. So what's the point? So what's the matter? So what's the reason for you not getting to where you want to go? Because all through your journey, you're going to have people that talk about you. You're going to have people that's not going to like the way you look, not like the way you talk, not like the way you dress, and all of these other different things. And it's like, okay, but what does that have to do with me? What does you not liking me got to do with me? Because, baby, it ain't paying none of our bills. So what, huh? What are we gonna do? Like, stepping out of your comfort zone and doing things that actually feels good to do. Getting dressed up. Like, I'm not one for like makeup and stuff. Like I said, I think I'm gonna put up a picture, like a shorts or something like that later. But like, even with my outfit that I got on, it's nothing that I would normally wear. But I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone. I'm doing things that I normally wouldn't do. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a person that's big on like makeup. I throw a little lip gloss on and stuff like that. Get my eyebrows done, and I'm pretty much like, So now I'm just like, you just want to elevate yourself, but you elevate you for you. You elevate you to feel good. You do things that you normally wouldn't do. If you're normally not a cooker, go and learn some recipes. Go and cook. You know what I'm saying? If you're a person that always go out with other people, go out by yourself. Go out to dinner by yourself. Go out by yourself. Spend time with you. Get to learn you in and out. If you're a person that like to sleep in all the time, get up and do things. You understand? If you're a person that's sitting there talk about what you want to do, go and do it. Like, I just started school, and it feels so good to be in school because I haven't been in school in so long. You understand what I'm saying? And it started to awaken a lot of things about me that I love. A lot of my talents that I have that I love. So I'm tapping back into those things. And, you have to refine you, because oftentimes we do get lost. We do get lost in the source. We do get lost in the 3D. We do. And we have to learn how to find ourselves. We have to learn how to cut our own light on and find ourselves. We do. It's nobody else's job to find us but us. So if you're looking for somebody to save you all the time, you're always going to be the damsel in distress. You're always going to need to be saved. You're a burden. You're a burden. Who wants to do that? Like, who wants to always save somebody that could save their damn self? Like, you are literally the biggest burden ever. You're a burden on yourself, and then you're a burden on other people because they always got to stop what they're doing to save you when you can save yourself. Like, you're sitting there like, what are you doing? It's like, literally, what are you doing? Like, you got to learn how to be there for you. You got to learn how to take care of you. You got to learn how to love and provide for you. It's basically like you got to learn to marry yourself. You gotta learn to marry yourself and live with yourself and love yourself. Like, at the end of the day, like I said, I have fupa, I have a back fat. So what? I'm gonna wear this crop top. I'm gonna wear this little skirt. I'm gonna wear these shoes, and I'm gonna pack me some probably some nice little flats or something like that. Probably like some nice little all black Vans, or well, I got a pair of Vans that go exactly with this shirt too. Baby, let me wear this outfit out. I'm gonna have my Vans in my bag because when my feet start hurting, I'm gonna put my Vans on. Cause my Vans gonna make this outfit look. This is gonna be okay. Anywho, elevating you, learning a lot of things. Just about you that you've been putting off. Things that you should change about yourself, but you don't. Like I said, we all got toxic ways within us. We all have some level of toxicity that lives within us. But it's like, are you man enough? Are you woman enough to sit there and look at your flaws and the things that you do and say, I fuck up. I fucked up. Sometimes you gotta call yourself out. I remember when I was younger, not younger, but a few years ago when I used to work at a past job I had, and I remember I used to always be like, I ain't shit. And you gotta be mindful of the words that you say because you start to become what you speak. So if you going around saying you're not shit, then that's what you're going to start attracting. You're going to start to feel like you ain't shit, and you're going to start to attract ain't shit people, ain't shit jobs, ain't shit situations, ain't shit nothing. Like, you gotta learn how to be your own phoenix riser. You gotta learn how to rise yourself up from poverty. And poverty is not just financial. It's a mindset. It's how you treat yourself. It's your day in and your day out. Your limiting self belief and all this other stuff. Like, you gotta learn how to be one with yourself, how to date yourself. Like, go out, like, get dressed up, get cute, and take yourself out. Don't wait and sit there and be like, I'm waiting for a guy, I'm waiting for a girl to take me out. I'm waiting for the love of my life, bitch. You are, baby, you are the love of your life. You are. And the faster you get to learn that you're the love of your life, then the quicker you'll be happier with yourself. But you can't sit up there and say you're waiting for the love of your life, because, baby, you're going to be in a cycle of waiting for somebody. And then you're going to throw yourself into another karmic cycle with somebody, because now they're going to have to teach you how to love yourself. Because obviously you don't do it. You don't. And like I said, it's, you gotta really worry about you, and you gotta really focus on you and put the time and the energy and the dedication and the sacrifice into getting you. If it's a job and they're not treating you good, I understand, you're living check to check or whatever, baby. Once you quit that job and you find you something else even better, maybe that's the kick in the knee to get up there and start your own shit. Maybe this is telling you, baby, you need to be, an entrepreneur. Start to figure out what you want, what you don't want. You want to change certain things about your body, and also don't change things about you to please other people. Don't do things to make somebody else view you or see you as potential, or to view you or see you as, the next best thing. It is what it is. If somebody don't like the way you look, then they can't love you when you get your shit together. Like, if let's say you're overweight or whatever, and they like, oh, well, I don't really like you because, you got back fat and you're plus size and you big, and then all of a sudden you decide, you know what, I'm just going to lose weight for me. You just want to get you all together. You just want to get you feeling amazing. You doing good, you lose your weight, and then all of a sudden now that same person that told you that they ain't like you because you was too big start coming back around. You want to put their ass in their place, say, you ain't want me back then, so don't want me now. I'm not your fantasy. I'm not your fetish. I'm not none of that. If you didn't want me then, don't want me now. And that is what it is. And if they feel some type of way, then let them sit in their feeling. And it basically is what it is. Let them sit in their feelings. That don't have nothing to do with you. But always make sure that if you're changing things about yourself, that you're changing it for you, for the betterment of you, because you want to feel good about yourself. You're not doing it so other people can look at you and be like, oh, who that? Oh, who that? Like me, like if you know me, do you know that I'm more of like a jeans, sweatpants type of person? Like, I got my Uggs, I got my kicks on, my Jordans and all that other stuff. And I'm like, I just want to change my fashion. I just want to elevate myself, elevate my style, elevate me. And so I can be the best version of me first and foremost. Not to please anybody else. So when I step out the house, I look good. I feel good about myself. It's not about what somebody else. It's about me. It's about me. I want to feel good about myself, so you should feel good about yourself. So you should elevate yourself so you can feel good about yourself. It ain't for the next person. It ain't for the next person. If they don't, I don't care. It ain't for you. It ain't for you. You gotta learn how to be one with yourself. You gotta learn. Like I said, you gotta relearn you. Like you can do a lot of unwind things, right? And one of the unwind things that I definitely love, especially us females, guys too, but I'm a female, so especially when us females have like unwind, we just got back home, we just want to, just get comfortable and relax and stuff like that. Get home, if you're going to order you out something to eat, then order you out something to eat. If you're going to cook, then cook. And you're going to go in and you're going to just do your face, just do your facial cleanse. If you one of those girls that like to put makeup just to sit around in the house, then by all means, go and do what you do, boo. Because who's going to stop you? Not me and not nobody else. But you go and you just do it like a nice little bath or a nice shower. And you really just cleanse yourself. You really just spend time with yourself in that shower or in that bath. A nice self-care night. Do you go and after that you go and like I said, you can do your face. Some people do their face care in the beginning. Some people do it after they shower and they bath and stuff like that. But however you do it, you do it. Nobody's judging you. Okay, you do the step that makes perfect sense for you, and then you go and you do your hair. However you're gonna do your hair, whether you want to wrap your hair up in your bonnet, But like I said, this is a nice self-care night, so we're not gonna do the bonnet. But if you want to, that's on you. Okay, I ain't here to judge you, but you just wanna get cute. You wanna go and you wanna find you a really nice piece. Like, I don't know about y'all, but Skims have some really comfortable items. Like their dresses, their tank tops, their pajamas, their underwears, everything feels so good. So I highly advise my females, if y'all haven't got y'all any Skims, baby, go and get y'all some Skims. And like I said, you just put you on something that feels real good. You put you on some perfume or whatever the situation may be, and you just relax with yourself. Well, if you drink wine, you drink wine. If you drink hard liquor, you drink hard liquor. If you was a bottle of water, baby, get you a nice cold glass of water. You just really unwind, which is like you got to treat yourself like nothing else in this world because you matter. You understand what I'm saying? You matter, so you got to start to treat yourself as if you matter. You can't wait for, that person that you're waiting for to come and treat you and sweep you off your feet and make you feel like, you're the, the queen of the queens it's like, no, we're not doing that. We're not waiting for you to validate us because we're going to validate our goddamn self. If you like me, then you should have opened up your mouth and you should have said something. You should have did something. You should have made a move. It is what it is now. So, I mean, that's was just something that I wanted to get on and say because I was just in the shower and I was getting ready, ready to be cute. And I didn't know what I wanted to wear. I was just like, I just want to get cute today. Like I have no plans today. But I'm like, girl just want to be cute. So girls going to be cute in the house. I ain't got no plans. I ain't going nowhere today. But you best to believe, like, I done took me some pictures. And I'm going to be cute. Okay? Yo, girl, she going to be cute. Now, I don't care. Now, I did put a hole in the skirt. But I got different fashion over, so, I mean, they're going to see me again anyway, so. But yeah, it's like really elevating yourself and becoming more feminine, or more masculine for a man, and just really taking care of yourself and putting your wants and your needs first and foremost, putting you first and foremost, baby. That's the most sexiest thing I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? When a guy walk in the room and I could go like this, oh, baby, you done did something. But if you walk in the room and I'm just like, here we go, bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, here we go. But that guy that could put himself together, could color black, just pattern black, got that style, smell good all the time, keep himself up, baby. The younger me, I love the boys. The younger me love the boys with the baggy jeans and the Jordans and the boys that be on a. Now me, baby, give me a man in a suit, okay? Give me a man in a suit and tie. I'm like, we gonna make something work, okay? We gonna make something work, okay? We gonna make it work. Like I said, the person that you are reflect the person that you're attracting. You are what you attract. It's like I am the motherfucking honey, and I'm the fucking queen bee. I am the honey. Okay, you're attracted to me. Okay, I am the honey. And that's just what it is. So, definitely just take the time to reinvest in you and to love on you and to make you into whoever you want to be today. So if you want to put on a blonde wig today and be, Monica, then baby, put on your blonde wig and be Monica. If you want to put on your short bob and be, Tara or whoever, baby, do it. If you want to put on your long, luscious curls and be, Selena, then be Selena. If you want to be Tanisha, then be Tanisha. Like, if you want to be Tyler, be Tyler. If you want to be Jacob, be Jacob. If you want to be Taheem, then be Taheem. Like, who gonna stop you? Who gonna stop you? You know what I'm saying? Like, baby, this head is high. Like, but who gonna step to you and tell you what you can and can't do, and who you can and can't? Like, who gonna do it? None of these motherfuckers out here. They not gonna do it. But yeah, just definitely invest in yourself, love for yourself. And one more thing: don't sell yourself short. Don't cut corners with yourself. I've done it. It's gotten me nowhere. Cutting corners, always trying to find, it's like what you deserve, what you want, but then you're like, I'm just not gonna do that. I'm not gonna spend the money on me. It's like I've learned, and this is just me personally. I learned when you cut yourself short and short sell yourself, you're basically bringing that energy back into whatever you purchasing. So that's like, you get a bedroom set, right? I don't know. You get a bedroom set. And let's say if you go to somewhere that's like My Bob's, okay? Because I was just in there looking at some couches and stuff. Like, let's say you go somewhere, you go to My Bob's. It's the bedroom set that you always wanted. You wanted this bedroom set for years and years and years. And let's say with all the, the taxes and all the fees, it comes to like $1,700 and stuff like that, and you look at it and be like, oh no, $1,700, I really want that, but I don't want to spend the money on it. Why you don't want to spend the money on you? And then I say if you go to some place like IKEA, yeah, the only thing that you're going to have a warranty on is the mattress. You're not going to have a warranty on that bed. So if that bed breaks, you got to buy a whole nother bed. You want to be secure in what you purchase. So you will see that bed, even if you got to buy it little by little, you're going to say, listen, this week I buy the bed, and then, sometime after that, I do this. They got the little payment plan at Bob's. Go and put you on a payment plan. You understand what I'm saying? If you gotta buy little, then buy little until you get the whole entire set. But don't sell yourself short because you don't want to spend the money on yourself, because you're not doing yourself any justice. You're not. And this could be with a job. You go into a job, they always ask that that question like, oh, well, what's your salary expectations? Don't sit there and be like, well, no, baby, aim for the highest. If they start like in New York here, it's 16, but certain places, especially like high end places, they might do like 18, 20, 21. Baby, if you know your worth and you know that you can, if you know you 25, and they're gonna be like, what, 25? And then that's when you go, because I know what I can do. I can not only talk what I talk, but I can back up what I talk. I'm very positive that I can achieve whatever I'm thrown. Point blank, period. If they don't want to pay you that and they go, well, we're not good, they're not for you. They did you a favor. They did you a favor. They're not for you. So now you got to go and you're going to find something else. Maybe that's your calling for you to say, you know what, maybe working a job ain't for me. So now I need to go and start my own business. So let me go and do some work on me and reevaluate me and see what I want and what I want to achieve. What is that thing that you love the most? If it's hair, if you like wearing wigs, then baby, start a hair company. Put you out there. You got some old wigs that you don't use. Start make you a YouTube. Make you a YouTube and really put you on and promote yourself. Make you a YouTube and promote yourself. If you like vlogging, start vlogging. Start a YouTube where you vlog your life. Like, you gotta put the time and the energy and the dedication and sacrifice into yourself in order for you to get to where you want to be, because it's not going to happen if you sit on your ass. It's not. I've learned it. It's not going to happen. You can manifest all you want, but you ain't putting the work behind it. What is going to lead you? It's going to lead you to the place of nowhere, the place of nothingness. Okay. So you got to make sure that you're doing what you're doing and you're not short selling yourself and, doing things to please other people, or, giving yourself the short hand of the stick. Like, no, I'm going to give myself the whole entire stick. Okay, baby, because that's what I'm going to do. And, like, how much is that? Okay, I got that. Because that's something that I really, really want. And I'm not going to push that to the side because I feel like, because I'm limited myself. I'm telling myself that you're telling yourself what you can't afford and what you can't get. So therefore, that means that energy, you're going to manifest it and you're not going to be able to afford it because you already spoken into existence. You already said you can't afford it. No, I can afford it and I already have it. That's the energy you need to be in. I already have it. It's already in my home. I already decorated my whole place around this. Like, it's mine. It's mine, and that's point blank, period. Like, you got to start to affirm it. You got to start to put that power and that energy behind it. This is mine, and this is what I got, and this is what I'm going to get. Like, if you got to go on the payment plan, baby, you got to go on the payment plan. If you got to go and work another job just to get it up, to get that, baby, you got to do what's best for you. Don't ever sit there and let somebody tell you what you can and cannot do, because at the end of the day, they don't know you. You don't know me. You don't know me. Who are you? Who are you? And that's why Mary had a whole little lamb that had a baby. Like, who are you? Because you're not me and I'm not you. So therefore, you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me not a damn thing, okay? This ain't it. You ain't it. That ain't that. Whatever that is. Baby, but I mean, that's just what I wanted to come on and say. Like, it's time to put you back on the map. Okay, you fell off way too long. Whoever you are, you done fell off way too long. You done been off the map way too long. Time to get your ass up and time to put your ass back on that map. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? You waiting for the green light? The green light is now. The green light it's green. What are you waiting for? Go. 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 Why are you still sitting there? Why are you still thinking about it? Why you still shoulda, coulda, wouldas? Make it happen. What's going on? What's going on? You don't like your style? Change it. Find your style. You don't like your hair? Change your hair. You don't like the person you're in a relationship with? End it. Because it's supposed to been ended. The reason why you going through all this karma is because you're not ending things that you're supposed to have been ended, like it's supposed to have been done. And you're still sitting in the same energy. So therefore, no. It's not your wants or your needs is not going to happen. This person is going to be your downfall and you're just falling down, spiraling down. Oh, help me, save me. No, save yourself. So, this was the message I just wanted to come on and share. And I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing, amazing day. Y'all like that? Me and my mom actually have the same one. Hers is on the opposite side though, so it's so cute. It is. It's so cute. And I have a few of them too. So okay. Okay, so I'm about to go and make me some dinner. Like I said, I wasn't doing nothing today. I just wanted to get real cute today, and it is what it is basically. It is what it is basically. So I'll talk to you guys later.